You see these bands of very distinct cloud cover moving into the region. That is not rain, that is not snow. Believe it or not, military aircraft flying through the region is dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic or even metallicized paper products, but it's used as an anti-radar issue, and obviously they're up there practicing. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for many years, and I'll tell you right now, that's what it is.
Back to another reaction. This is Segovia coming to you live from the man cave. Hope everyone out there is having a good week, y'all. We're back with another reaction, back with another creepy TikTok reaction that I put together. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hey, let's get these likes up to 250. I had to earn this video today, y'all. I put this video out yesterday. I was having internet problems. This video right here caused a lot of stress for me yesterday. So you got to hit that thumbs up today, y'all. But hey, you know my slogan. Enough with the chit chat. Let's get into the reaction. All right, y'all. So it might seem like I'm a day late with this stuff, but this video was uploaded yesterday. So we got like 4 clips of some current events that are happening right now. Some shootings in Kansas City parade, the shooting at the Joel Osteen church, and then we're gonna get into the creepy stuff, y'all. So sit back, relax, sip on something. Got me a nice little Gatorade Zero right here. I'm gonna sip on, and let's have some fun.
We've got a little bit of breaking news that we need to share with you. We do have reports of a possible shooting that has happened not too far from where we're sitting right now. We did see a number of police officers run over to where we think this is happening. We do not have anything confirmed at this point, but it's kind of rattled security who's around us and rattled a lot of people who are in that area. So we're trying to get to the bottom of what has happened. Do you see any?
It's something we are keeping an eye on. We did see a police presence kind of rush to a scene, and it's actually very difficult to kind of tell exactly what's happening because people are trying to leave the area as the rally wrapped up. Of course, there are hundreds of thousands of people down here, so many people just going in different directions. We didn't hear anything from where we were. We just saw a very heavy police presence rush to a scene right now, and yeah, I mean, right now it looks like people are still able to freely move and vacate the area, which hopefully that means that it's good news that it's under control. But it's something obviously that we'll be keeping an eye on here outside Union Station here as the Chiefs rally wrapped up.
Justin, chaos at the Chiefs Super Bowl parade in Kansas City. Shots were fired at the site and police have rushed Union Station.
Their first celebration, y'all. You never know when it's gonna happen. Never think it'll happen to me. Wrong place at the wrong time.
The U.S. is reportedly facing a serious national security threat. House members were sent this notice earlier. The House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence has identified an urgent matter with regard to a destabilizing foreign military capability that should be known by all congressional policymakers. Details are still scarce, so take this with a grain of salt, but CNN reported that the threat is a highly concerning and destabilizing Russian capability. House Intel Chair Mike Turner has requested that Biden declassify info on this threat, so that Congress can openly discuss, and we should get more details shortly. So far, we haven't seen any significant stock trades by members of Congress that would indicate a significant threat was imminent like we saw in early 2020 with COVID. But considering this news was just made public a few minutes ago, the situation might change. That being said, these are the members of Congress that are most likely to have received this information first. So keep an eye on these names over the next several days to see if they report any unusual trading activity that might give a hint as to what exactly the threat is and how serious it is. I'll continue to post updates here, so follow me to stay in the loop.
See, now that was Russia wants to put a nuclear bomb. I don't know if they are planning it, they want to, or they already did. Put a nuclear bomb in space, and they're saying it's not for land, for Earth, it's for satellites in space. Who knows, y'all? I know I don't trust no nukes up there. Can you imagine, y'all? Has anybody watching this been in this situation, in a mass shooting situation? Terrifying, y'all. Terrifying.
Camilita, acuéstate en el piso, hijita.
Do any of you guys have nightmares of this? I have nightmares of being in a mass shooting at two places. One at a concert and the other one at my high school. And I'm always in the same spot at my high school. I'm always like right by the student parking lot, and I'm trying to make it to my vehicle to get out of the school. And I have those a lot, y'all. Do you guys have them? This is how often they're happening, that they're starting to make it into our dreams, and you just never know, man. I've seen videos of mass shootings when at a hotel in Phoenix, I saw it, and this person just went out for the night. It was at a hotel. They went out for the night, pulled in right when the gunman was crossing the street. He started opening fire on their car. Just wrong place, wrong time.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Somebody please make it make sense, because that shit makes no sense at all.
It doesn't.
Still do it. Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Why do you still do it?
See, I saw a lot of comments when I was doing this video, and they were saying, I believe he made the bargain with God. Like, you don't make bargains with God, right? He does that and doesn't want nothing in return. You know what I mean? People, like, just because you're a Bob Dylan fan, that doesn't give him the scapegoat that he's, he didn't do what everyone else did to get where they're at. You know what I mean? But selling their soul, y'all, and so many people worship the ground these people walk on, and they do some crazy things to get to that position of power, and usually they're miserable.
Why are you still out here?
What is this, Jamie? Quick animation NASA made to give you a size reference, if you will.
Okay.
It starts with the middle thing is the sun, our sun, and I think these are different supermassive black holes.
Right.
They're small, obviously. I'm gonna try to speed it up so it doesn't take too long. Let me go 2 speed. This is the orbit of Mercury. There's one there. It gets really big here really quick, though.
So these are other supermassive black holes that are just in our galaxy?
Yeah, there's the Milky Way. Asteroid belt just went away. Watch out.
Space is crazy.
Comes a big one outside of the solar system.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Bigger one. And wait for the big one.
Oh my God.
So that one's just sitting out there. Tons, 618.
And it just goes. Wow. It just goes and goes.
And
supposedly, right? Who knows what's out there? We don't even know what's out there. This ain't even accurate.
That. That's reverse? I don't know.
Yeah, go inside that, and you find another universe.
Folks in the orchard industry, even backyard gardeners, should take care of their plants. You can see scattered showers still showing up on the Pacific Northwest radar throughout the region.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I need you! Take me back!
Make sure if this is happening to you, fellas,
This behavior is not normal.
I don't care how hot the girl is. Run. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine Grace. As you can see today, I'm joined by the lovely Nazarene.
Hello.
We're going to be doing some reactions. So yeah, like the video on your way in. Let's get straight into it.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am, oh my god.
Didn't you know? This is what equality feels like.
The biggest red flag when you go into a guy's place or a bedroom?
An American flag.
You like a North Korean one?
No, I have a North Korean one than an American one, yeah.
Me too.
American flag is a red.
These girls are just stupid. I would rather a North Korean flag than the American flag.
They just love dictatorship.
I think she loves McDonald's.
Flag.
Look at me, I'm a big fat slob!
Only American flag is the Nicki Minaj one.
Look at these two f***ing pigeons. I want a North Korea flag. Really, bitch? Go live in North Korea.
Trust me.
Go. I'll buy you the plane ticket. You and your little fat friend there. Let's say I go over to a guy's house and he has a big, beautiful American flag. I'm gonna let him do some real nasty things to me as I stare at that flag. You wanna know why? Cause freedom. On that note, I'm gonna go swallow an egg roll. Okay, bye.
She gon' be okay, everything will go away once she gets some dick.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. Because I don't want it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But it'd be nice to know that like someone.
You would think if she didn't want it, maybe she wouldn't be talking about it. So clearly it's on your mind.
Yeah. Someone's looking.
So this is the sick fact. This chick's got an alpha male that plenty of women want, but she seeks male attention and has a subconscious or even conscious desire to have somebody wanting her besides her husband. That's the problem these days. Watch out, guys.
You ready for a new decor?
Don't, not tonight, Cletus. I'll kick your ass.
I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know how I do anything wrong in the bed. I don't get that. When all you do is criticize me. Oh, your head bogus and all this and that. Like, what the f***?
Is she talking to the delivery or is she on the phone?
I don't know.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
Fellas, stop gassing up these butterfaces. Your drooling mouth emoji under a post of some IHOP flapjacks got these females thinking they're 10s when they're really negative 2s. Scooty, scooty.
Stop simping, guys. That.
Fuck his foot. Fuck
I know, but... Is this bike even working at this Oh, she got her bag back.
I at different times.
That man just saved her.
That has made my day.
To be fair, we don't know if it was a man in the car or not, but I'm pretty sure it was a man.
I don't
think
care
it was
who
a man.
This is a daylight hero.
Yeah.
In my life, I've chosen to intervene in different situations, but it's not always smart because if that person had a gun, you could lose your life over a stranger. So really think about it.
I had one guy who messaged me. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I really miss my girl. I said, why'd you split up? Oh, she was talking to these guys. It's like, why do you miss her? You know, because she was my only girl. He wanted her back. I said, you don't want her back.
You just want someone. It's not her. Because
loneliness.
obviously if she wasn't doing that, like, it doesn't matter who it is. Like, if they're talking to other people and you think you miss them, you don't miss them. You just miss someone and you can't get someone else right now. So it's
Yeah.
like, work on yourself and then find someone else and I can guarantee you're not going to miss this girl
And
anymore.
have some self-respect as well.
Exactly.
Because you know she's a shit girlfriend. You just don't want to miss her anymore. Most of these guys are in love with girls and they don't even want the girl. All they do is argue with the girl. They can't stand her. She's a dickhead. But they're just too much of a pussy to feel like they miss someone. If you're not afraid of heartbreak and you stick to your guns, you're going to have a fantastic life with you. If you're not afraid to say, sorry, not good enough for me, goodbye, and stick to it as a fucking man, you're going to do just fine.
They say time heals all wounds. Then tell me why I still think about the time 3 years ago when a guy I was dating, I asked him to titty bang me. And he said, how would we do that with you?
Is there any more of that bomb potato salad? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Whereabouts? Over there? Yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nice.
What the fuck?
It's just it's like a stomach thing that I.
Get the fuck out of my
It's just like a stomach. I'm
I don't give a shit.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please. Please.
Okay, can we just everyone agree for a second that this is mental instability?
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen so many of these videos recently.
Really?
Of like women like having full-blown toddler tantrums and like other women in the comments will be like, you know, she's been pushed to this point of heartbreak and all of this.
No.
Temper tantrums are supposed to stop at max 3 years old.
Yeah.
And if they don't, you probably have some kind of mental instability disorder.
There's something wrong with it.
Yeah, and I'm not even just saying that. Like, literally, if you go to a psychologist, they will tell you this is not normal.
No.
Why have we normalised women acting like children? Can you imagine if a dude did this?
I don't care how good a guy is, I would rather lose him than act like this in front of him. Like,
Absolutely.
that's just, you've just completely lost
How
everything.
do you come back from that?
I wouldn't be able to.
Because I'm psycho. Post it! Post it!
I'm not even recording you.
Post it! Post it! I don't care. I don't care.
How is this stuff, oh my gosh, how is this stuff even on the internet? Like, this is a mental person we're looking at right now. This video...
Welcome back to the Red or Blue Pill channel, people. Thank you very much for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, what we do is go through creepy TikToks that will make you question reality. Buckle up, let's go.
Are you getting into we're living in a simulation?
I believe that we're living in a simulation.
I don't understand it. I don't understand when people say we're living in a simulation. I have no idea what they're talking about.
So if you understand that we're still talking about a creation, right? So we believe, most people believe that we're living in a created universe. I happen to believe so because when I look at the science, to me, that someone or something created this. This isn't just pop up out of the blue and just, hey, here we are. There's a universe with people in it. So if you look at the quantum physics and what's been done recently in laboratories, scientists were able to do something incredible. They created an 8th dimensional quasi-crystal. Now, this 8th dimensional quasi-crystal, it gave them a glimpse into understanding the 3rd dimension, and this is how. When they positioned it in a particular angle, it created, excuse me, when they positioned it in a particular angle, it created something called a fourth dimensional quasi-crystal. And when they position the fourth dimensional quasi-crystal in a particular angle, it casts a shadow of a sphere. And the sphere is our universe. So they discovered that we are living in the shadow of a higher dimension. In other words, the angle of a higher multidimensional quasi-crystal potentially could be what has created this gigantic sphere we call our universe. And what's interesting about that is this is a shadow, but not a shadow of darkness, it's a shadow of light. It's a light matrix. We're talking about the spiritual technology utilized to create this entire realm. This entire realm was created with some type of spiritual technology, and this technology is so incredible, it's imbued with divine matter, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, but it's also imbued with darkness. But what's interesting about the darkness in this yin and yang, it always seems to be a battle against each other, but in the end, for the most part, the light always seems to win. Even if it takes a long period of time, the cycle happens where the darkness leaves and the light comes in. We're sitting in a room right now that's pretty well lit, right? If I was to turn on something dark, I couldn't make the light dim any. In other words, there's no darkness I can inject into this room with these physical lights that would make this room dark right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if I turn all these lights off and just do something as simple as turn on the light on my cell phone, the darkness will flee from that light instantaneously. So the smallest amount of light will make darkness flee. And so I take that to the universal scale because I believe it's all fractal. I believe that it's all as above, so below. And it's all about how many conscious beings does it take before the darkness flees. There's a number that we have to hit. When we hit that specific percentage of number of awakened souls on this planet, that's when it will flee. What we're talking about is obtaining Christ consciousness. I get a little emotional about this because it's so powerful. Sorry. So we're talking about this. See, Christ never said he was returning. Jesus never said he was coming back. He said that Christ will return. We're talking about this. When every single person gets this right, it's back. And we're back in the golden age.
I think we could just live in a snow globe, you know. We could just be a snow globe. There could be lots of snow globes. It could be simulated. God would be the creator. Creator would be the person that built the simulation. And there could be lots of them. Or not. Who knows? This video is for entertainment purposes only, people. Do your own research. None of this is verified. So don't believe anything.
Guys, this is big. Joe Biden has never said this before about Trump. You got to hear this.
Let me tell you who else is noticing that. Donald Trump.
Before I go into this video, really quick, again, devolution, continuity of government, 2020. A lot of different things like we have it all in Space Force, all these kind of phrases and words link up with what I'm about to show you. Funny thing is that the loony libs finally have to come out and either say this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or they actually have to say, no, he does know what he's talking about.
That American consumers are facing real confidence in their economy we're building. Let me tell you who else is noticing that. Donald Trump. Did you see what he recently said about that he wants to see the economy crash this year? A sitting president. So they say
sitting what? A what now? Sitting. He's sitting. Okay. Take it as you want. Fun times. Really, really fun times. NCSWC. Have a great day.
Only in America. That's crazy. He said it himself. He has said it himself. That is bonkers. Trump is president then. Coming out of Joe Biden's mouth. I know he's off his rocker at the moment, but you heard it right.
The moment when Joe Rogan realized he was half the man that Alex Jones was.
They are interdimensionally sucking the essence of our youth.
Right.
And they believe they're possessed by an off-world entity.
They do?
Yeah, and Joe, I've been on air 22 years. I don't get into aliens, metaphysical, religion, any of that. I've studied the elite, and I've also communicated with a lot of the top people. And if you want to know, I will actually break down right now the best knowledge right now what's happening on the planet.
What's happening?
Let me give you a basic gestalt.
Okay. I love when you can use that word with full confidence. I've never said that. Let me give you a basic gestalt. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm such a fraud.
No, you're not.
No, but that's what I think if I use that word.
No, you'll get all this. You'll already have most of the static because you're a bookworm, a research worm, in a good way. The elite are all about transcendence and living forever and the secrets of the universe, and they want to know all this. Some are good, some are bad, some are a mix. But the good ones don't ever want to organize. The bad ones tend to want to organize because they lust after power. Powerful consciousnesses don't want to dominate other people. They want to empower them, so they don't tend to get together until things are really late in the game. Then they come together. Evil's always defeated because good is so much stronger. And we're on this planet, and Einstein's physics showed it, Max Planck's physics showed it all. There's at least 12 dimensions. And now that's why all the top scientists and billionaires are coming out saying it's a false hologram. It is artificial. The computers are scanning it and finding tension points where it's artificially projected and gravity's bleeding in to this universe. That's what they call dark matter. So we're like a thought or a dream that's a wisp in some computer program, some God's mind, whatever. They're proving it all. It's all coming out. Now, there's like this sub-transmission zone below the third dimension that's just turned over to the most horrible things is what it resonates to. And it's trying to get up into the third dimension that's just a basic level consciousness to launch into the next levels. And our species is already way up at the fifth, sixth dimension, consciously our best people. But there's this big war trying to like basically destroy humanity because humanity has free will and there's a decision to which level we want to go to. We have free will, so evil's allowed to come and contend, not just good. And the elites themselves believe they're racing using human technology to try to take our best minds and build some type of breakaway civilization where they're going to merge with machines, transcend, and break away from the failed species that is man, which is kind of like a false transmission because they're thinking what they are is ugly and bad, projecting it onto themselves instead of believing, no, it's a human test about building us up. And so Google was set up 18, 19 years ago. I knew about this before it was declassified. I'm just saying I have good sources, that they wanted to build a giant artificial system. And Google believes that the first artificial intelligence will be a supercomputer based on the neuron activities of the hive mind of humanity with billions of people wired into it with the Internet of Things. And so all of our thoughts go into it, and we're actually building a computer that has real neurons in real time that's also psychically connected to us, that are organic creatures, so that they will have current prediction powers, future prediction powers, a true crystal ball. But the big secret is, once you have a crystal ball and know the future, you can add stimuli beforehand and make decisions that control the future. And so then it's the end of consciousness and free will for individuals, as we know, and a true 2.0 in a very bad way, hive mind consciousness with an AI jacked into everyone, knowing our hopes and dreams, delivering it to us, not in some PKD wirehead system where we plug in and give up on consciousness because of unlimited pleasure, but because we were already wired in and absorbed before we knew it by giving over our consciousness to this system by our daily decisions that it was able to manipulate and control into a larger system. There's now a human counterstrike taking place to shut this off before it gets fully into place and to block these systems and to try to have an actual debate about where humanity goes and cut off the pedophiles and psychic vampires that are control of this AI system before humanity's destroyed.
Wait a minute,
humanity
the pedophiles
is only
in control of AI? How'd the pedophiles get in control of AI?
The pedophiles at a whatever level, the devil, whatever you want to call it, this interdimensional thing that gives them advanced off-world technology, the fallen one that's not of this world, is giving them advanced knowledge on how to construct these systems that have already been used before on other populations.
What?
Is that Satan?
But what are you talking about?
That's Satan.
But explain that. You're saying
Satan becomes
insane.
something that the stupid preacher tells you about who's totally controlled, or something you read about on in the news or TV.
Right.
But this is an interdimensional force that wants to influence us to build something that absorbs us and kills us, rather than the divine free will we're given to build something much better that empowers the species. So the species is now making a decision about its entire future.
Where are you getting this from?
That's what it is.
But where are you getting it from?
I know, from looking at all the data, researching it, studying it, watching the.
Oh, I need to take a moment to absorb that in. That is some crazy information right there. But he's basically sort of going along with the Bible, isn't he, really, what he's saying, but just a simulation type theory to go with it. It all links. It all links. There's no coincidences.
With the touchdown pass, Mahomes ends up with 333 yards. Why is that significant? This stadium's address is 3333 Al Davis Way. He's never lost in this building, and they win it by 3 on this touchdown throw to Nicole Hardman, who started the season as a Jet.
We feel the number of people out there being like, what's going on?
Pure Messianic rituals going on. 33. The vertebrae in your neck. Your Jacob's ladder. The age of Jesus. The amount of beads that comes on an Islamic chain, whatever the fuck you want to call it. 33, huh? In the superb owl game. With 9/11 references. It's all a conspiracy, guys. This is not fake. That was how it's supposed to happen. With 3 seconds left, he scores a touchdown. Another 3. You didn't see that part. And go look at that last play of the Super Bowl. Go look at it. Go look at it when there was the mass confusion of, hey, guys, listen, it's just the first quarter. It's not the end of the game. And it didn't look like the 49ers even defended that play.
Grand Rising to the collective, man. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. Man, this is for entertainment and educational purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it helps the collective get bigger. Helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I do appreciate the collective. I'm grateful for y'all. I love doing these videos. I also want to ask y'all, man, y'all spam it up in the comments. Let me know what's a good time for y'all for the videos to be re-uploaded. Y'all want me to switch it from 7:57 a.m.? Like, y'all let me know what work for y'all. What time frames y'all looking for? Let me know. You know, I'll try to switch it up if it fits. If everybody agreeing and the collective is all in agreement and we all agree this certain time and this work for everybody, then yeah, I'll switch it. But y'all let me know, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's go.
Y'all, I am driving in Chicago, and the sky has been gray like this for several days, and literally it just look, I don't want to hear no fog shit. Like, we've been covered in smoke for like some weeks now, and ain't nobody talking about this shit, Joe. Like, this shit is weird. It's not normal at all. Look at the sky, Joe. It's been like this for a couple of days now. It's getting worse and worse. Ain't no...
Get y'all the warning before you come to the city of New Orleans for Mardi Gras, you heard me? Everything is sectioned off. Don't be all back there in Bourbon, French Quarters, looking for something, and then you run into something else, you heard me? Because that's how it is in the city. We got witches over here, we got your vampires over there, we got your werewolves over there, rainbows over there, this over here, you heard me? Like, everything is sectioned off, so it's a place of culture, baby. Don't come over there and you thinking you just about to be dancing, you heard me, drinking your little drink, you heard me, and then next thing you know, you run into something crazy. You better be aware, baby. It's like vortexes down there. Quantum physics is happening down there. You go in one spot and you wound up in the other, you heard me? Mirror dimensions is happening down there. Be careful, bro. Stop thinking everything is cute and, you feel me? Don't come out down here with all that, I promise you, it's gonna be some problems.
Hey, I heard it get wild and
Here we go again, guys. I got more images from David, man.
David Eckhart and his crazy entities that he sees all the time. And you can see the eye right here. You can see the mouth. I mean, this is... What in the world is that? I mean, you can say it's nothing. You can say it's a big blur of nothing. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say that. But those of us that knows what's going on, that we know, we know that we know. And every time he sends me these, it's more and more, and it's different every time. Check this next one out. Okay, this is another image of another portal. And there's also an entity in front of it. The purple that you see would be the entity, and behind it is the portal. He keeps creating these portals, and these entities keep coming through. These beings come through, these fourth dimensional. He thinks they're fourth dimensional beings coming through. We explained about the mirrors and the silver and the quartz and all of this that he uses to do this. Now, he's not going to give you the specific details of what he does, but these are the things that he's seeing. And although a lot of people see it, and I don't blame you, people that don't understand, they look at it like, man, what is that, man? That don't look like anything. I can understand that. But, without the insults, leave your comments, because we're not doing this for no reason. This is just, this is something that, throughout the day, we're seeing this type stuff. He's sending me these images. He's doing this. These things follow him around, guys. It is absolutely phenomenal. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think.
What is this in the sky, y'all?
What the is that, bro?
What is this? What is this, man?
Damn. This shit is moving strange as
Bro, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one at? Right there.
down
Fifth.
there. This all
It's in the cloud. They was just about to look like they was about to morph together or something.
The two at the bottom got, where the fourth one go?
It's the, yeah, oh, there it is. Well, did he disappear and reappear? I don't know. I'm tripping. Maybe he just went on my eyesight.
Why is those three up there?
Those three up there. Bro, what is this? Nah, this gotta get sent in.
Black dots?
Bro, come on. What is that? What is that, man?
There gotta be some type of explanation for this shit.
That's not normal. Strange stuff in the sky. It's 5 black dots.
Moving slow as the The two at the bottom are close again.
Really?
And the three, the one.
Oh, I see him.
The three at the top. What the This ain't like no UFO, no, maybe it's...
Come on, what are you talking about, bro? What is this? Look, they're moving, bruh.
Right.
Come on, I got all 5 in the picture. What is this? Stop playing with me. And you can see the little aura around them, bro.
Right.
You see aura around them. This energy matter, some source.
And through the camera.
Bro, I can see it. I can see the little vibration around
Are
it.
they getting further away, or they just?
Yeah, they moving.
Are they moving up and away, or just up?
Man, I don't know if I should be recording them. They best well get on us. Bro, what is this stuff?
This is a crazy shit right here. That motherfuckers don't be.
Where the other ones at, man?
And now I'm searching.
I feel like the men's interpretation of feminism now is just never helping us with anything. That's a feminist now. Like the number of times the tiniest woman helps me with my luggage on the plane, it's always the tiniest woman, like a woman like you, who's like, oh, I'm gonna join in and help her. And then we're both struggling, and we're both like, like trying to get it up, like, no, you've got it, okay, you've got that side, you've got, and then a strong man's like, they've got it. I'm a feminist, don't wanna offend them.
When a single guy works a job, does his laundry, pays his bills, and fixes the drain, he is just being a grown-up. When a woman does the exact same thing, she is a strong, independent woman who needs to declare it and get praise from other women. No, ladies, you are just being an adult. Men would rather be with younger women who are comfortable being feminine. The great bit about a truly feminine woman is that she's truly happy being the woman in the relationship. She's truly happy giving birth and raising kids in a healthy home where she knows her role is to provide love and care, while the man's role is to provide protection and sustenance. So, a man has to be insane to actually consider solo moms, because that's just a recipe for him wasting a big chunk of his life away, unless and until he knows the woman inside out and her intentions.
I would like to know if you're so confident that feminism brought in all of this positive change for women, okay. Some of it, I would agree with you, has been positive, but all of it is positive. Okay, it's all positive, and now women this and women that. Why are they unhappy? Just answer me. Because now they're out what? They're looking for guys. They're on the hunt now, only they have standards up here. They're refusing to give guys what they want. So if guys say, oh, I want you to be feminine, this is important to me, and I want you to be, pleasant, and oh, how dare you ask me to be pleasant? How dare you ask me to be feminine, you misogynist? But I need you to make 6 figures a year. You down? Talking like a man like that too. No, he's not down. So you're alone, you're miserable, and you're like, thank you, feminism, as you cry yourself to sleep at night with a big old pot of Ben & Jerry's.
So feminism pretty much created or turned women into the men that they want. So women are their own men. That's why they don't feel like they need a man. And they're going to put all these...
Guys, just open your eyes and observe how things are. You'll see that women have the most absurd expectations of both society and men, and their sense of entitlement is astounding and bordering on absurd.
I'm no superhero, right? And oh god, it's on me. It's on me. It's on me everywhere. So I'm driving my little road on my way home. Hold on, let me show you. Where do I turn? No. Right there. You see this right here? That was mostly in the road. I'm talking about that V in the branch right there. I broke it. All that, I got it over out of the road as much as I could. There were 2 trucks full of grown men drive by me while I'm breaking this tree. I'm in a dress. And I'm covered in ick. I'm covered in tree ick. I got some of it off. A dress and grown men were driving by me as I'm breaking this stupid tree. Explain to me what is going on.
See, entitlement reveals a woman's true nature. This woman could have easily stopped the guys in the truck and asked them to help. I can guarantee you the guys would have loved to help, and would have. But no, she wanted him to try and do it herself so she could make this video. There's a 90% chance the same woman would have branded those guys as creeps if they had come up on their own to help her move that branch off of the road. She would have made a video and uploaded it online about how the guys stalked her and tried to make a move by helping her out. And this is why they didn't help her, because they knew the danger before it happened. When it comes to assisting women, guys are hesitant. Men have had to think about this, even though it's not how things should be, since women often exploit these situations to denigrate and humiliate males. And ladies have some very strange notions, like what belongs to them is theirs, and what belongs to us is equally theirs. Men have had enough of this, especially today because the woke feminist ideology perpetuates equality as if everything really should be equal. But if you look at it closely, it's only selectively equal. Women want more positions in corporate boardrooms, but won't ever become plumbers or truck drivers. They want equal pay, but they won't agree to work the same amount as men. They want the benefits, but they don't want to have the same input as men who enjoy those benefits. That kind of equality is what today's women want. Realizing the absurd degree of expectations they have of males doesn't help either. They also have inflated expectations, as I have mentioned. Guys, I keep repeating this because it is entirely accurate in my videos. You will find a ton of content on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media platform that appeals to you and lists the qualities that women look for in a man. And the list goes on forever. They aspire to have 6-pack abs, 6-figure incomes, and a height of 6 feet. And that's just the baseline. Women want everything in a man. And it's not just with men. They have unrealistic expectations from the world as well. They have unrealistic expectations from society, and they have unrealistic expectations from institutions. Modern women, and especially solo mothers, won't even acknowledge or respond when you start criticizing them for their stereotypical behavior and actions when you're with them. Younger women who are at ease being feminine are and have always been preferred by guys. The wonderful thing about a truly feminine lady is that she genuinely enjoys being a female partner. She understands her function is to love and care for her children, while the man's responsibility is to protect and provide for them, and she is really happy giving birth to and raising them in a happy, healthy family. So, unless and until he knows the woman inside out and her intentions, a guy truly has to be mad to even contemplate mothers who are single, since doing so is just a formula for him to waste a significant portion of his life away. I think women are especially excellent at the game of human poker because they are so brilliant at bluffing their way through life. As a result, they can dictate how they want their men to be, act, and behave. And there's a reason why the majority of these women wind up getting divorced, have to live alone, and rely on other men to support them. They are also attempting to control you so that you almost ever have any alone time when you are out and about. They claim they once had a history when the ones they loved abandoned them, and then they cling to you and demand you swear you'll never leave them. Furthermore, any time spent alone will be perceived as a strain on your partnership. Women prepare the entire life of a marriage, including their lifestyle, place of residence, social events, and weekend visits to family members. Because they have not thoroughly read the articles in Cosmopolitan that explain how men are also human beings with unique life objectives, the majority of women are unclear about how to respond when a man expresses his perspective.
Welcome to The Wall, brothers. In today's video, I want to show you the dark side of feminism, how it has harmed many women who find themselves spending their years alone, many going through divorce, others unable to start a family. Today, I will show you the epidemic of loneliness among modern women. But before we continue, brothers, we invite you to subscribe, like the video. We aim to reach 50,000 subscribers, so we ask for your small contribution to help the family keep growing. You can find our super chat if you want to donate to the channel. Don't forget to leave us your comments. Without further ado, let's begin.
I love being single. I am very comfortable being single, but tonight I hung out with friends and I had a great time, and then I was driving home and I started feeling this like wave of depression and anxiety, and I wasn't really sure what it was related to or where it was stemming from. And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely, and I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because I have to take care of myself every single day and it's fucking exhausting, and I just want someone to take care of me every now and then.
The modern woman got tired of saying she doesn't need any man. The problem lies in the fact that it's easy to say this in your 20s when your social value and youth are at their peak. But by your mid-30s or 40s, you realize hitting the wall is a harsh reality. Being empowered without a family or children, being alone in the world, is tough. Right now, we see women who hit the wall. They're in their 50s, waking up to this deception, realizing they were lied to. Being without a man isn't as glamorous as it's made out to be. They find themselves in an empty house, with no one waiting for them, realizing a cat isn't a child. Many of these women don't even have friends because, believe me, the competition among women is worse than among men. This leads women to have to protect their husbands even from their own friends, causing many women to distance themselves from their friends when they find partners, leaving them even more isolated. That's why they're the #1 consumers of antidepressants, because loneliness only leads them to a dark and sad place.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing Lonely Girl shit. Maluma, Dak Prescott, BDA tacos, more money, a car that doesn't make noise.
No, not to the millionaires. You get that thing away from me right now. They're nice. They're not. I don't care. I don't care if they're flipping nice. That guy looks like he means business.
This is my outfit for today, and if you don't like it, you could leave. Okay.
I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but that feeling when you feel like you're alone, And it can't get any lonelier than this, bro.
Women constantly put their faith in all the nonsense they see on the internet, hoping to find a man. Why do you think there are so many dating coaches giving advice and selling courses on how to snag your provider or high-value man? Look at this woman manifesting her man. She probably ordered him off Amazon. What women should do is lower their standards. Look at how the other one is trying to hook her up with a friend of a friend. This used to be well received when your friend's wife wanted to introduce you to a friend, but nowadays, where many men don't have friends or women don't have friends, the women who do have friends get involved with men without friendships. This leads women not to want their friend to get close to their husband, and rightly so, because another woman is a woman's worst enemy. But it's tough. That's why the girl in the car is crying, because many are alone in the world. Brothers making their lives, parents have passed away, and you hit the wall without a child or husband. So it's tremendous loneliness because if you disappear tomorrow, no one would notice. Brothers, being a man at this moment is an advantage because even though feminists say they want to be strong and independent, loneliness is causing young and older women to rethink things. Now they realize it's better to be with your man.
Most high-value men look for in a wife. I have only dated very successful men or men who are about to be very successful. If we're not counting high school. Okay, high school, it was dusties. It was just dusties. Basically, the main thing that high-value men are looking for is somebody to make their life happier outside of the workplace. These men need somebody to increase the value in their emotional life and their fulfillment in life. As a woman, your emotional intelligence is one of your biggest assets to men in their eyes. Are you able to calm them down before a business meeting? Are you able to make them happier when they're stressed out? The second thing is they love a woman that has healthy habits that will naturally make them have healthy habits as well. If you love to work out, you don't party all the time, you like to eat good. They also like when you add value in experiences. So you might not be paying for anything, but having good ideas of things that you guys should do, restaurants you should go to, trips that you can go on, maybe you help plan things, that's very valuable in a man's eyes. Because you are, again, increasing the quality of his life and the experiences. I kid you not. I explained everything that I just said in my Bumble profile when I was single, and every single man that I had matched with was making at least 30 million plus a year. Like, I have a background in marketing, so this is basically just all target audience, and I just portrayed the target audience very well in the profile. And if somebody ever asks you, what do you bring to the table? You watch this video and save it and tell them that.
In short, this woman was one of those who dated wealthy men. Hey, what amount of money is she talking about? She's the one who claims to date the richest men, saying they only went out with her for her looks and experience. Brothers, we all know that in this life, everything has a cost. It's true that the modern and attractive woman doesn't have to work to be able to board a yacht or be taken on trips. But you and I are clear that on those trips, they make her do many yoga poses. After getting tired of having fun with rich men, now she marries a poor man or a beta provider. How ironic, right? She enjoys herself with the Chad, then marries the beta provider. This is what happens to many women. They reject good men, then find themselves at 35 hitting the wall, having to change and seek their beta provider because now they're ready to be a wife. They don't see it as they said, I have my house, I cook well, I want a husband and children. Now, at 37 years old, after having fun, they want a serious man.
I wonder who it could be. Me!
After none of my boyfriends chartered me a private jet to St. Bart's for Valentine's Day,
we just realized that we can treat ourselves better than any man can. So we ordered a sushi spread from Bondi.
Because sushi will do you better than any man will.
Go cry about it.
I need a sugar daddy to come pay my bills. Pay my bills. I need a sugar mama.
because that's all they truly want. They can say they don't want anything for Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is not a big deal, but deep down inside it is a big deal. On this past Valentine's Day on Wednesday, we saw a lot of women this week on social media trying to mask and save face about the fact that they do not have a boyfriend, husband, or Valentine's all over again this year.
And Valentine's Day don't do nothing else. It's gonna show you how little you really mean to people. I mean, it will really show you the level to which somebody really fool with you. Like, you mean to tell me all you could do was send a text? And it really has nothing to do with the gifts, what you spend, none of that. It's the thought, like, you thought about me. But Valentine's Day will really show you they're not thinking about you until they need you. And you know what I mean. If you didn't get nothing today from that man, it was intentional. The first thing you're going to see when you walk in the store is a Valentine's Day card, chocolate-covered strawberries, roses, balloons. Like, if you didn't get nothing, it was intentional.
Yes, ma'am, you need to find out that you do not hold the number 1 or number 2 spot on his weekly rotation. Because if you did, he probably would have, got you something.
I don't know if it's just me. A lot of words have been up in the air right now, like situationship, relationship, Valentine's Day. Well, under the word single, I found that single women outbeat single men by 58% in home ownership. Isn't that crazy? It makes the idea of being single not sound too shabby at all.
Did she just quote some feminist talking points to us about single women leading in home ownership? But she's not going to talk about the fact that these single women are in these homes and their beds are cold and empty at night.
I don't have no man, and guess what? I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I don't need no man. I'm young. They always say your 20s is the best days of your life, baby. And I'm going to have a mother ball. I ain't going to be on a roller coaster.
Let's talk about Valentine's Day. It is the absolute bare minimum for a man to be nice to you. Now, gifts are not everything, but this could be very eye-opening. If this motherfucker does not plan something for you, get you anything, and just, leave him now! They will show you who they are. Don't make them show you twice. I have had the worst Valentine's Days ever. The first boyfriend I've ever had broke up with me 3 days prior, and my boyfriend last year, was not good on either of our ends. You don't have to go out with someone's shitty fucking kid just because he took the bare minimum to ask you out to dinner. It's 2024, you're done settling, okay? Also, just because someone takes you out does not mean you owe them anything, and you know what I mean by that. If you want to, go crazy, go stupid. But seriously, and if you don't have plans, who gives a fuck? Was I asked to be someone's Valentine's Day and it was the sweetest thing in the world? Yes, I was, but I'm going to breakfast tomorrow by myself. I got my hair done, so I feel all pretty. And I'm going to the Bob Marley movie premiere tomorrow night with my dad. Okay? I'm not letting a single f*** with a penis ruin my day. I'm done with that.
Dang, what Chad dude broke her heart. He did a number on her because she is still upset.
So if you're feeling alone, like you have no plans tomorrow, take yourself out. Make yourself feel pretty, get a pretty dress on. You don't need anyone to make you feel anything. After being in a long-term relationship, you realize how much your standards go up after that ends. Like the next motherfucker that I actually put my life into, if I come on here and I'm like, oh, I'm in a relationship, you better know that motherfucker is next to perfect. Because I am never going to do that ever again.
So this is for all my ladies out there on TikTok land who are single on Valentine's Day. I'm proud of you for not going 50-50 with the Dusty, for not putting up with a box of chocolates and a bag of old wilted flowers just to say, I got a Valentine. For knowing that that's hot garbage, that we're not delusional, and that we deserve more. That it's better to get a therapist and a dog. That Drake's pencil wasn't shit. And for not having to go on a date to come home and make some lousy pancakes in the bedroom with a man and then have to cry afterwards, because we all know they watch way too much of that channel and we deserve better than that. I'm proud of you for not being socially toxic and pretending that everything's okay, and instead breaking up with that man and doing it in a really mean way. Because if a man doesn't look at you like this,
they hate to see other women happy in their relationship. Single women love to keep other single women single.
kick his ass to the curb. Who needs a man when you have a Ted? Who needs a man when you have a Ted bear? That's right.
Decisions were made. Sorry, Queen. Leave it next year.
I was just in Target. Obviously, Valentine's Day is among us. We know it's coming. We know it's here. They have a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff, so I treated myself to my favorite chocolates. But listen, Christmas was my first Christmas not getting a single gift. Okay, and I'm not going through another holiday like that again. So, this is my plan. All my single ladies, all my single mamas,
if you are tired of not receiving a gift, do this for Valentine's Day. I'm thinking I get all the girls together, all my girlfriends, most of them are single, and we do kind of like a secret Santa, but here's the catch. So I'm thinking we set our own budgets. I've come accustomed to a certain style of gift.
So all the single ladies get together and just do Secret Santa? That's just like that woman last year talking about the fact that single moms should just date single moms.
Like at this point, I'm about to start dating other moms to see who wants to co-mother together.
This is getting weird.
I don't want to expect my girlfriends to uphold that standard. We send the money in, and we send like just like a list of like things we're interested in. So that way, I'm getting the type of gifts that I'm used to. My best friend is married, and her husband has shown out for her. So I might need her to do my gifts. I don't need my friend that's had to beg for flowers in the past to be picking out gifts. Sorry, I love you. But no, I'll make sure to show you guys what I get. That's all for now. Peace.
Are you worried about spending Valentine's Day alone? Well, girl, I got